Damn it, we're live. Man, the 420 E-sesh, it's a Tuesday, my dudes. Welcome. I got my guy, Bearded Pharaoh, with me, and today's collection R Tuesday. Man, the 420 E-sesh, it's my guy. Tuesday, are you ready for this weird shit? Welcome. What? I'm on Zoom. I'm on here, man. You don't, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be on right now, huh? Yeah. There we go. Uh-oh. I see a little bit of me. I see a little bit of me. Yeah. Yeah, live happens. There it is. Green man in the background. Green man. Oh damn, I'm green and I'm burning over a fire right now, but yeah. Yeah. Other than that, shit. It's good times, man. Yeah, like nothing happened. Yeah, yo. Mhm. Okay. But I've been seeing, man, the beard has been plugging away, my guy, man. I feel bad, man. Oh shit. Wow. Oh yeah, you had this like cut line. It looked like somebody was like shear sheeping on one side, like precision. Zoom. And then the other side, it looked like a kid was drawing on the side of your beard, bro.
But also, I was
Yeah.
muted. I was also muted, but we've just fixed that one. Man, I'm having a bit of a tough
Oh
time. So
shit.
I just want to give a
Can we
huge.
talk about those dabs you've been taking today? Can we talk about that, dude? Because like, bro, you're 0 for 5 right now. I mean, what are you
Oh
doing
man,
here?
we were supposed to start 40 minutes ago, and
Yeah.
yeah, that didn't happen because I got some
Yeah.
dabs. I got some new extracts today. Shout out to Gas Farms on this new Wilson
Yes.
that he has nailed absolutely to the fucking T. Nailed. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Looks incredible. It smells incredible. It tastes incredible.
Yeah.
It melts incredible, and it
Mm-hmm.
put me in a glaucoma for
Yeah.
for
Dab
for the whole
into
fucking
a
day. Wilson happened.
yeah,
It was tough, man.
dab out.
It was tough. I
I
was
you
dabbed
know
out. Yeah.
I saw it. I saw it, and it looked
It's
really good.
beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know if I can show you
you got to show
guys
it right there, right in
what
front of
it
your
looks
face.
like.
There you go, right there in front of
But
your face. There you go.
yeah,
Yeah,
I hope that you guys
yeah,
are getting to see this. It's like the consistency's that sort of like buttery 6-star shit. It is
yeah.
beautiful, man, and it's so tasty. It's so strong, man. I give this shit a 10 out of 10. You know, like I
Hmm.
really have had rosin that's come from all the way across from where you are that hasn't
Oh
even
yeah.
lived up to this. So yeah, I'm loving life right now. But it's also put me in this kind of mental state. So I do apologize if.
It's all good.
Luckily, I'm
Well,
not
guess
telling a
what?
story today,
Now,
though.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is bro, you can sit
I'm gonna
back,
dab my ass
relax,
off.
take another
Oh
dab,
yeah!
and dab your ass
Oh
off.
yeah!
I'm gonna light up my. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm
Oh
gonna light up some fire from.
yeah!
I'm gonna light up some good shit by my guy Lifted Phenos, man. Shout out to that dude Lifted Phenos, man. Congratulations on that dude, man. He just had a beautiful bouncing baby
Yes,
boy. I
yes
want to
sir.
congratulate that man. Welcome to fatherhood, man. That's why I got my Simpsons shirt on. Family and fatherhood, man. That shit is great to me,
Hells
man.
yeah, hells yeah.
Anyway,
And shout out to everyone that's with
yeah,
us on Twitch and YouTube right now and that will be watching this
yes.
on replay.
Shout out
Jimmy
to
and
Twitch.
Prima Donna, thank you so much for being with us.
Yo,
And
yo,
Cunt and everything. I hope you guys are getting blessed and blazed
yeah.
today as we look into the story of Yahya ben Yahya. What's this all about?
Yahweh,
Oh,
Yahweh,
he's
ben
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
He's Yahweh.
Yahweh.
I've got him for some reason. I've got him on the name. I need to
Well,
change it. It says
well,
Yahweh ben Yahwed.
let's go in with the intro, man. Can we roll that beautiful beam footage real quick just to give you a good intro of him? It's a 2-minute clip. I just want to just start that off.
You want me to do something?
I
Again?
Work, motherfucker, work, motherfucker, work, motherfucker, work.
All right, we're gonna go to the chapel.
Yo,
let's go to the chapel.
I was ready with my dab. Let's go to the chapel, man. Come on,
the projector screen's in the chapel, so let's
go.
Let's head into the chapel right now and play this
to the chapel,
for you guys.
Going to get scary.
My name is Yahweh ben Yahweh. I am the one the whole earth has been waiting on.
Miami was ripe for the entree of somebody with a strong pride in the African American community message.
He built the communities up.
They bought around 20 properties.
When you're in the Yahweh code, they tell you to get rid of your natural family. I felt cheated out of my own children's lives.
There were so many disillusioned followers who had left the Yahwehs.
Yahweh ben Yahweh sought retribution on them.
Mildred Banks' home became a house of death.
2 men were shot to death early this morning at the complex, taken over by Yahwehs.
Somebody shot Anthony Brown and Rudy Broussard execution style.
Raymond Kelly was found stabbed to death multiple times.
It motivated me even more to bring these folks to justice.
He was facing the death penalty.
These people are ready to do it. He was wrongly accused of murder, and the government had people to lie on him. I mean, absurd.
He had total control of our lives.
Robert Rozier says he was taught to kill.
Robert Rozier was the missing link.
Through his preaching, Yahweh ben Yahweh was responsible for ordering these killings.
They have been pegged as the enforcers who kept the flock in line.
He can't go get God. Yahweh is God.
Anyone who claims to be God eventually gets crucified.
The SWAT teams moved in before any of the Yahwehs were even awake.
He knew the ultimate price.
Oh god damn. Oh god motherfucking damn.
Well, damn. I love that intro.
Damn.
That was the best. That was the best, yo. Because that was the greatest kickoff right there. It showed you a little bit of, intro as to who, we're talking about. That intro alone, just him, saying, that he was what the whole world has been waiting on. You know what I'm saying? Like. How often can you kick it off like that? Like, yo, man, I'm what the whole world been looking for.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and I hope you guys on the comments join me here. But I've never heard of this motherfucker before. Not once. Not once have I heard of this motherfucker before. I mean, I don't know if you guys heard of.
But you've heard of the reason why. I'm gonna tell you the reason why you haven't heard of him is because number one. He didn't kill enough people like Jim Jones did. Okay, Jim Jones killed the same.
Rule number one: if you want to get famous,
you got to kill a bunch of people.
100,000 people. That's rule number.
Another,
country. Just fucking take people and be like, yo, we fucking.
Yeah. But he did everything the same way. So
talk us through.
Before I get into, let's jump into this, man. Let's get into this. Okay, so just to paint the scene, I need to paint the scene as to, where we are. Because when we were talking about Jim Jones, we were talking about in California. This is in Florida. Okay, so December 21st of 1979, Arthur McDuffie, an African-American real estate agent, was pulled over by a police officer. A confrontation ensued that ultimately led to McDuffie's death. 4 officers were arrested in his death. And on May 17, 1980, a verdict exonerating the 4 officers' anger spread throughout the whole African American community. This is starting to sound familiar, like Rodney King type of thing.
Hold up.
LAPD.
So
yeah,
black guy got killed by police officers. Black people
and he
got
was
angry. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Up until now,
so,
I can.
Yeah.
This is all. You know.
It sounded familiar.
I can deal
don't
with
it?
this. This is yeah. Okay.
It's sounding familiar. Okay, so I set the scene. He definitely. This is definitely an era. Like I said, you know, I've said this many times before. If black people didn't have anything to scream about, they wouldn't be screaming so fucking loud. And with cases like this, we're forced to look back and say, well, maybe something was fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Something was wrong in this community. Anyway, so what began was a night of violence in Dade County and ignited by the jury's decision to acquit them. You know, so all 4 officers walked. The same scenario happened in Los Angeles right after those 4 officers were acquitted for Rodney King's beating. You know, it's just the same thing, same powder keg. Anyway, let's skip ahead a few. Let's skip ahead to the actual group itself. I wanted to now paint the picture as to the Yahweh group. Okay, the Nation of Yahweh is predominantly African-American offshoot of the Black Hebrew Israelite religious movement that was founded in 1979. So about a year before,
when you say the people of the Nation of Yahweh, where is that? Where do I find this?
Okay, so
if I want to join
not.
Up.
Oh yeah.
Where do I go? Is there a website?
You got to be in Florida. You got to be in Florida in 1979. See, it's not that they're Yahweh is God, I guess. Okay. Right. Nation of Yahweh means God, you know, nation of God or something like that. Anyway.
All right.
But the Black Hebrew Israelite movement was huge in the 1980s. It was a huge East Coast thing. Some people here on the West Coast knew about it, but it wasn't really a big thing over here. I think mainly because at the same time, you still had the Nation of Islam that was making huge strides in the African American community as far as structure, you know, religious, you know, right or whatever. They were putting them over into that. And so if you wanted to be like Malcolm, you know, you would join the Nation of Islam, you know, suits, militant, you know, that type of thing, African American power, you know, Black power type of stuff. So anyway, it was founded in 1979 in Miami by a former Nation of Islam minister, Hulan Mitchell Jr. Okay, this character is very, very much going to be a centerpiece in this story.
Right, sorry. So what's the name again?
Hulan Mitchell Jr.
Hulan, my guy Hulan.
Hulan. Yeah, he was a hulatic. Anyway, Hulan Mitchell Jr., who went by the name of Yahweh ben Yahweh, its goal to move African Americans.
All of a sudden, you know, we were talking about this guy, and then all of a sudden, it turns out he's our guy. He's Yahweh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's Yahweh.
I'm sorry.
What's this? I need to concentrate a bit more about this guy.
Let me get in. I know I do this shit to you every fucking week. I fuck your story up. I know I do this.
I'm like, yo, what happened? I thought we were just talking about you know.
So Hulan Mitchell Jr., who went by the name Yahweh ben Yahweh, okay. His goal was to move African Americans, movement to have African Americans who believe in the original Israelites to Israel. The group accepts Yahweh ben Yahweh as the Son of God. In this way, its beliefs are unique and distinct from those other Black Hebrew Israelite groups. Okay, they actually have their Son of God with them right there on the spot. You know what I mean? In the flesh.
If there's anything that makes you special, that gives you that little sort of branding edge and competitiveness in the cult world, it's having the motherfucking Son of God, and he's black.
Right there. Yeah, no, you got him right here. I don't give a fuck what color it is. David Koresh It was like, yo, it was
changes
man in the
everything.
flesh.
Damn it! It changes everything.
It changes everything.
Changes everything.
All of that. Look, hey, yo, man, you in a religious cult, but your religious leader ain't even a part of your actual cult. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
No, I mean, if you're in a religious cult and your leader isn't the Son of God, then what the fuck are you doing,
what the fuck
my
you
guy?
doing, bro? What are y'all doing out here, man?
Florida?
Yes, Florida, man.
I would love a Florida HQ. I would love a Florida HQ.
Oh man,
There's a
he
Disney
was
there, right?
Yeah,
I bet he was fucking with Disney. Right, okay.
Listen to this. All right, in his teachings, this is where it gets a little weird. In his teachings, Yahweh told his followers to wear white, flowing robes, very calming. He said that overcometh the white man. The same shall be clothed in white remnant. I can't. Yeah. So anyway, according to the Miami Herald,
can't deal with this.
Yeah. He said that we are white people's property as long as we keep their name. Okay. And another lesson he said was leading many other followers to assume biblical names, often adopting the surname Israel. So, Dammit, Israel.
Okay. Yeah.
Israel. That's your last name. Okay.
I fuck with
so
that, yeah.
many members of the nation of Yahweh lived in a community, in a commune, and in a mixed-use complex known as the Temple of Love. All right. Now this was located, the Temple of Love.
Ooh.
Oh
yeah.
The Temple of Love.
Yeah. How many porn locations do you think are named that?
Oh man, I mean, I know there's a lot of bed suites in fucking Las Vegas named that. I'm sure.
That's what I call my bedroom. I've got a sign outside the bedroom.
My Temple of Love. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say that. My bathroom toilet is like a Temple of Love, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit that goes on in there.
Bedroom.
Yeah.
The Temple of Love. You've got to say it right as well. You can't be like the Temple of Love. The Temple of Love.
Temple of Love.
You go love.
Yeah. So it was located in Miami's historically black enclave of Liberty City. Sounds like a GTA video game, but yeah. All right. Followers were expected to generate money by selling goods, which included Yahweh branded drinks and beauty products. That was their huge, sale. Like they went out into the community and sold their own products, like hair care products, cosmetics and stuff like that, drinks.
Bro, okay. Everything that you're telling me right now, and I know this may sound like I'm trying to be funny. I'm not. But everything that you're telling me right now is someone who has created an incredible brand. Right?
No,
this guy.
He bought a supermarket.
This guy.
The dude opened up a fucked up supermarket in a fucked hood, rebuilt, put fresh produce in there.
But dude, listen to this, right? So he gives you that edge. I'm the Son of God.
Yeah.
You's not fucking with no one. You's fucking with the Son of God. You know what I mean? 2. He gets everyone to get the same second name, which is great. You can tell them brand recognition. You can tell them from fucking anywhere.
This is my brother.
You know what I mean?
This is actually my brother.
And then he drops the merch. And then he starts dropping the fucking merch.
I'll make you sell it because you part of my thing.
Wait,
listen to me. He did everything that Scientology did. Everything except for get on a boat.
It's cults. If I'm completely honest with you, there really is the aspect of cults, and that's what they do. That the way that a human being's mind can be completely deprived of everything that's normal and everything that is
free thinking.
Free thinking, yeah.
Free thinking.
To follow someone into things that cult leaders take their fucking followers into. That's what I'm saying. You've got to have left a lot of your fucking mindset and a lot of what you've grown up with behind. You know what I mean? And it is just a matter of creating this. A lot of it is creating this family sort of mindset that we are all family. We are all sticking together. The rest of the world is all really fucking bad, and we're the ones that are really, really good. And we're going to bring this.
They're crazy.
No one joins a cult thinking I'm gonna fucking blow up the world.
Right, I'm joining
no one
the cult.
Thinks the cult thinking I'm gonna drink Kool-Aid and die. You know, a lot of people join because they think it's good.
It's the right thing to do. Listen, I'm gonna get into some more commentary from some of the people, former members and stuff like that. But give me a second. Let's look. So we're painting the picture. He's just building infrastructure right now. All right. So located the group invested in real estate holdings, including apartment buildings and hotels and supermarkets, which were valued at $9 million in 1990, according to the New York Times. In 1990, $9 million in assets. What do you think that's at right now?
In 1990, $90 million in assets. I mean,
9 million.
9 million.
Right now, I give them at least 15 to 20
you've had
million.
The crash had happened by this point. You know, the whole economic structure that was there completely crashed and was kind of rebuilding. So 9 million, I'd probably say maybe 15, 20 right now, if not more.
Yep. So the organization, it definitely did that. It definitely did that.
Yep.
Let's hear what the actual what they describe themselves. The organization describes itself as follows. In 1979, Yahweh ben Yahweh came to Miami and became the spiritual leader and founder of the Nation of Yahweh. Although he took a vow of poverty, in 7 years, he guided the nation to amass $250 million empire. Under his direction, the nation has grown to encompass disciples, followers, and supporters in over 1,300 cities within the U.S. and 16 other countries.
There's one thing I want to ask. When you say the nation of Yahweh, right?
Nation.
Are you talking about he just went to Miami, Florida, and found himself a wee bit, just went, this is my circle? You know,
well,
did he buy land?
When you just say
he bought land,
wait, when you say that like, yeah, he did. Well, he made everyone liquidate their shit, so now it's mine.
Is there a place called Yahweh that was already there?
No,
he just
Yahweh.
He just went, this is mine and this is Yahweh.
Yes. No, this is my spot. He started up the Yahwehs, and then he started calling himself Yahweh ben Yahweh.
And this is the nation of Yahweh. And was he talking about his
It was always the nation.
It
was always the nation of Yahweh. Okay, so the city of Miami was where he started.
Right.
Okay, and so when you get there, it's like, he found a church. And he started building on that church.
Right.
Okay, he started buying up property with his assets. I mean, with the money that was liquidated from his parishioners. You did what I'm saying?
I did.
You're now going to move in with me. Sell everything you have. You dig?
Right.
And I'm going to use that money to buy more properties, apartment buildings,
Okay.
complexes, stuff where my people can live at. You dig?
Okay.
And that's what they did. So you thinking like, yo, man, how did this happen? It happened over like a year, 2 years. He was up.
And then he just went, this is mine and this is now Yahweh.
Well,
or is there a place called
he literally
Yahweh
did that. No, he
existed?
literally
He made Yahweh.
There's a moment. No, Yahweh, nation of Yahweh, or Yahweh is God anyway. That's what the word means, God.
Right. Okay. So that's what they called themselves more than anything.
Yes,
it's
the
not
nation
really
of Yahweh, the nation of God.
Right.
The nation of God.
I feel you. Okay.
You dig?
Okay.
And so when he there's a point, and I'm gonna get to that later, but he set everybody down, you know what I'm saying, some of his closest people, and he's like, yo, man, who am I? You know? And they were kind of like, yo, what do you mean? What do you mean? They're like looking at him, and then one of them pointed at him, and he's like, that's Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? He's Yahweh. And he was like, yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. I'm Yahweh. Remember this this deity that you guys have been praising to and shit like that, named Yahweh and all of that for a year or whatnot? Guess what? I'm Yahweh.
Not only is he Yahweh, but he's Yahweh ben Yahweh.
Yeah. And so,
Ben Yahweh.
yeah, so he gets into that, and everybody's like hooked, and so just hearing that intro, it's like talking like that's how he talked. But just to get a little bit of backstory about him, wait, I want to get into this quote because this is great to figure out who he was at his height. This is a quote from him. "Are you some kind of fool? Yahweh ben Yahweh, the founder and leader of the murderous nation of Yahweh, who called himself the Black God, said malevolently during a moment of preaching, 'You can't kill God.'" You dig what I'm saying? It's like he put himself into that position where he was immortal.
And just imagine the hands up, Are you a fool?
You can't kill God.
You can't kill God.
Right? You see what I'm saying?
He would have done really well in WWE. That's what I think.
Yes.
He just came in.
Yes, he would have.
Stunted fuck.
Yes, he would have. These are the charismatic. Yeah. These are the type of people that we're like, yo, man, hundreds of people are in charge. I mean, hundreds of people are underneath them. Women, men, and children. So let's get into who the fuck we're talking about, man. His early years. Yahweh ben Yahweh was born Hulan Mitchell Jr. on October 27th of 1935. He was one of 15 children born to Hulan Mitchell Sr., the minister of the Antioch Church of God and Christ in Enid, Oklahoma. Very much the Bible Belt type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And Pearl Mitchell, his mother, was a pianist for the same congregation. After leaving Oklahoma, Mitchell joined the military and then attended law school. He moved to Atlanta, Georgia, where in the 1960s he joined the Nation of Islam and took the name Hulan X. This is very important. Once, like when you're in the 1960s, Nation of Islam, the Nation of Islam 1960s is like, that was the height of their, I would say, Black Panther is type of iteration. Like they were like so militant, they were so formed, like everyone knew about them. It was their time of expansion. You seen them everywhere. You knew who they were. They had an image to uphold, and it was like every time when you see these guys, which I'm sure you've seen some video clips of the Nation of Yahweh. They wear all white. They got the turbans on. They got these big old Moses staffs and stuff like that. So it was like we see
really big contrast.
Yes, huge.
You look good.
Like uniformity, like huge. They got these big white turban things on. They're Black people. They're what normally we would say, oh, okay, this isn't a gang, but what the fuck? And there's a lot of them, and they're congregating everywhere. Okay, so anyway, get back to young Hulan. He started in the Nation of Islam, and after leaving the Nation of Islam in the late 60s, he became a faith-healing Christian preacher and named himself Father Michael, fashioning himself after Father Divine and Samuel Father Jehovah Morris, two African-American ministers and self-proclaimed divine connections to God who were active during the 20th century. Michael arrived in Florida in 1978, where he gathered members of the city's Black Hebrew Israelite congregations and founded the Nation of Yahweh. So he got a sect of people that had just left or were familiar with the Arabic religions, like the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Islam, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And also the Israelites, okay, the Hebrew Israelites. So these are two sects. These are kind of like more sects past, Christianity, more sects past Islam, you know what I mean? Different offshoots, I feel.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And here in America, I believe that the African American communities really wanted to gravitate towards anything that was somewhat of a they wanted something of their own, okay? And they were tired of what was being passed out as religion in America. They couldn't see themselves in it. And I think that a lot of times, especially in this time between 1979 and 1980, 81, that's where Jim Jones was getting his thing on. And people were looking for something to belong to. Because you had the onslaught of the war on drugs, the cocaine and crack was the 70s almost wiped out Miami and all of that,
well,
right?
If you actually think of it, it was kind of the same thing. He went to Jim Jones went to black communities because they were struck with poverty, lack of education, all the sort of police brutality that they were facing. Shit that basically, they were. You're looking for a leader at this point, you know. Most human beings are looking for
some type of governance. And the government ain't there. The community ain't there.
And that's what I'm saying. These guys came up and they promised them of a better future. They promised them of a better world, and it blinds you sometimes, man. It blinds you because your loyalty is always tested as well. These guys, we know how to manipulate each other. You know, like we really can manipulate each other.
Check this out. Because he came from the Nation of Islam and was so militant, he and knew how to structure organizations. He was the perfect storm to come into this neighborhood. I mean, he came through and whipped everyone together. Oh, you guys are doing your own thing over here? No, come on over here. He brought together congregations, okay, under one banner, one flag, all right? And it was like, wow, we need this, all right? So as the leader of the Nation of Yahweh, the Nation of Yahweh set up its headquarters in Liberty City, Florida in 1979 and broadly classified as a branch of Black Hebrew Israelite movement. Mitchell's doctrine emphasized the belief that God and all the prophets of the Bible were Black, and the Blacks would gain the knowledge of their true self through Mitchell himself. True history through Mitchell himself. So he wants to be the source. It ain't gonna be this ain't gonna be in no Bible. I gotta tell it to you. That's another thing. I'm gonna deviate. I'm gonna let you read.
I'm the source.
Nah, I'm a grower. I'm the source. You see what I'm saying? I want to put myself in the middle of this shit. All right. And so he also characterized whites and Jews as infidels and oppressors. Lastly, Mitchell emphasized loyalty to himself as the Son of God, or Yahweh. Mitchell's business and charity efforts earned him respect in the community. The mayor of Miami, Xavier Suarez, even declared Yahweh Ben Yahweh Day on October 7th, 1990.
He got his own day?
And so we're talking about, he started in 1979. He had about 10 years to get it rocking. I mean, rocking. The dude had it rocking in there. So I wanted to buzz down. There's some people that kind of left, and there's some people that stuck around. But I wanted to get some reference, some point of reference from some of his people that were there, like this guy named Khalil Amani. Khalil Amani is a former member of the Yahweh Ben Yahweh cult and describes the oppressive daily life inside the Miami, Florida compound, and the spell that the group's charismatic leader had over him. Excuse me. The first time Khalil Amani saw the religious sect leader, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, deliver his sermon as the Son of God, Armani truly believed he was in the presence of someone divine. Like he was just like awestruck off his first speech. I ain't never heard nothing else. I just walked into this room and I just heard him speak, and I was like, whoa.
Intelligent, has charisma, has power,
right.
Like literally everything that makes a fucking cult leader. You gotta be.
Gotta be. And so according to Amani, Yahweh regulated the members' sleep schedules. Once you got in, he was really on you, and he regulated your sleep schedules, your work habits, even your sex lives. Ordering his male followers to only have intercourse with their wives if they were attempting to conceive. Amani later learned that the principle was used to. Yeah. Don't.
Wait,
yeah,
so
you're a
wait,
pussy.
you had to like put in a request form?
Yeah.
Like, was there an
Like,
office?
unless you were trying to have a baby, you're not getting busy.
So what? So you had to like maybe is there a form that you had to like pick up and fill in and
look
and then return?
At this point, you had to ask him if you.
At this point, sorry, I don't know, man. You gotta.
Yeah, no.
We gotta call Yahweh himself and find out what he was thinking, because this shit.
He would tell them that that they were basically weak or inferior for having sex with their wives.
But
okay?
I'm just trying to
and
figure out
he
how
would do
it
it.
went. Like, like would they come in and request it, and would he look at it? Did he have people that were? Because people must.
No,
have been
he's
trying
like,
to
yo,
put
you gotta
these
make a
forms
request.
in
Oh, yo, I gotta make a request.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
These guys must have.
I think it was more on a social level. What they were saying that he would tell the congregation this as a whole, okay, and then he would also like, yo, your man is like, he's weak if he's having sex with you. Like, I wouldn't have sex with you unless I was having a baby with you. And oh, by the way, I want to have a baby with you. Oh, you didn't think that was
This is crazy. I'm just sitting thinking, right? And I'm like, what is there like maybe two kind of request forms, right?
No, it ain't no request. You gotta come orally.
You gotta come oral request the motherfucker.
Yes. And listen to me.
Did he have to like write an okay? Like, did you get a pass where
like
if
yo,
people
it'd be
heard
like,
you
I
have
bless
sex,
you,
you
my
can
son.
just walk out and like whip it out?
No, I bless you, my son. Go ahead and have that baby.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And would it be a 1 day, 1 night pass?
I don't know. I see that wasn't specified. None of this is specified, but he was
This
definitely...
is the most interesting part of this whole fucking story.
Listen, let me give you his story, okay?
I'm sorry,
Look.
I just got okay.
Yeah. Amani later learned that the principle was used to exploit the female members whom Yahweh would pursue sexually. Okay, so what it would mean is that, like, yo, I'm telling you as a man not to sleep with your wife, but I'm telling your wife
as a woman,
don't sleep with him because he's weak. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're having a baby. Now I can know you had his baby straight up. Anyway, in hindsight, I found out, this is straight from my money, quote, he says, in hindsight, I found out that basically he wanted my wife. Yahweh ben Yahweh was not the holy man he said he was. Still, the movement continued on. It continued to grow, and he sent out his most loyal followers to various cities across the United States to recruit members and build new temples. So Amani was one of those that was chosen and was ordered to start his congregation in Newark, New Jersey. After a year, Amani returned to Miami, but he was told that he could no longer live in the temple of love with his children and wife. He can't live there no more. And so, like, they wouldn't even visit him. You know, he wasn't able to go and see his family. He definitely wasn't able to sleep with his wife. So what kind of marriage do you really have?
Damn.
Yeah. And guess who is sleeping with your wife? Yeah.
Yahweh ben Yahweh. YBY.
YBY.
He comes in and he's like, you fool.
Yeah.
You think
you can? God.
You think you can? You can.
You can't
fucks
do
with
nothing
a god?
to me, man.
Fucking.
Man,
and then his theme
Yahweh.
music plays, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
He's got the
happy
theme music.
guy.
People following him around everywhere, bro.
I bet he has boxers that are like custom made.
Oh, yeah. I
bet you he had custom made.
The bend is right there in the middle.
I'm telling
you. Ben is right there in the middle. Okay? Yeah, come get Big Ben. All right. Though the nation of Yahweh presented itself as a religious organization dedicated to improving Black lives by teaching self-reliance and practicing urban renewal. Darker things were going on behind the closed doors of the Temple of Love. Of course. All right. Those who question Yahweh's
of course
teaching,
there was dark things happening back there. If there wasn't, I'd be quite pissed off. If I went to a place called the Temple of Love and there wasn't, naughty shit happening, I'd be pretty disappointed.
I would thought, I'm like you saying Temple of Love, I'm thinking orgy. So
Temple of Love.
Whatever. Love. I'm like heart-shaped beds. Everyone's wearing like nothing. All right. Those who question Yahweh's teachings or practices within the group were subject to discipline, beatings, in some cases murder. All right. Now this is where we're getting a little hot.
Jim Jones style.
Let's get a little hot. See, I wanted to the research that I did for this, and lots of the videos and documentaries that I watched on this. I wanted to break this down into a few different parts, and this is part one. We're gonna have to do part two next Tuesday, but I'm gonna leave you with some more damning evidence and shit like that.
Evidence with
Dammit. Yeah.
This is gonna be the new Wednesday show.
Yeah. We're going into Wednesday.
Or the Monday
right.
show. He'll give you the evidence on Monday, and then we'll come and talk shit on Tuesday. That's
right. Yeah.
Damning
build
with
it all
Dammit.
up. We build it up.
Here you go. That's the fucking theme tune.
Solid as a rock. All right. All right. Where were we at? All right. Some killings. Let's get into some murder. Murder.
Yeah. He must have killed someone.
Because see, listen, we're talking about he got what was it? 1990. He got basically the key to the city, pretty much. You feel me? Yahweh Ben Yahweh Day is considered 1990. You know what I mean?
All right.
The day. The day. But 9 years earlier, there were a couple of murders, and they weren't solved right away. I mean, they weren't able to make arrests for people right away. So we're talking about 9-10 years later. Okay. All right. So anyway, the first killing in 1981 targeted a former sect member who challenged Yahweh Ben Yahweh's teachings and left to form a splinter. Yeah, with others. Yeah,
what a fool! What a dead fool!
Yeah, you already
challenge
know.
God.
Yeah,
and then the theme music plays, and then he's dead. All right.
He did what? Yeah. What? Hey, you might not be all omnipotent if you didn't know that this motherfucker was gonna branch off. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, the leader at a warehouse. Wait. Okay. When the defector returned to seek out the leader at a warehouse remade by the group as its so-called Temple of Love, he was beaten by members of the leader's security team, some of whom carried stainless steel machetes. Yeah. Okay. All right. So wait. This is the first killing, and this is a person that had broke off and started a whole new sect. Okay, and he took members with him. All right. Now this guy went back to the Temple of Love. All right.
Temple of Love.
And he's like, "Yo, what happened to those heart-shaped beds?"
He's like, "Yo, what's
oh
shit?
Yo, what's going on?"
Wow.
So
this is way more fetishy than I was up for, but cool.
Yeah. So they take him.
This is Florida.
He goes there to go visit some other members, as well as he's still poaching. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. He's poaching. He's coming back. He's he's got his own sect of church over there, and now he's coming to visit.
Bro, he has a nation behind him.
Yeah, and so you came up into Yahweh land, to the holy Mecca of their shit, and you're starting to say, "Hey, I got another church down the street, man. You want to come fuck with me? Fuck with your boy." You know what I'm saying? You're backpacking in the sesh. Dig? You're backpacking. You didn't buy a table, motherfucker. You're backpacking in the sesh. Now, they took him to this back room and was like, "Yo, hey man, let me holler at you. Come here." And instead of having the meeting with Yahweh ben Yahweh like he was told that he was being led to, they beat the brakes off him. Anyway, standing by the side, and I'll quote, I saw a hammer. Yeah, I saw a hammer. A witness to this beating. Former, this is Khalil Almani is saying that he saw a hammer being produced. He was outside of the room. They told him to stand on post, and while they walked this guy in the back room and beat the brakes off him, he goes and checks in there. He looks in, peeks in. He sees them, you know, fucking him up with a hammer, fucking him up with sticks, and he was just being punched out on the floor, just pounded out on the floor. I could still hear him breathing with that sound of death. He could just hear the blood curdling scream like he was dying. He was getting fucked off. Anyway, yeah, with a hammer and other things. That was amongst the, you know what I mean? Like they had machetes, so they were beating the fuck out of him. Sometime later, you know, in the Everglades, we find a head and they found pieces of this man, okay? And to piece it together, body pieces with a hammer. Yeah, mutilated with a hammer.
Bad day.
And they chopped his head off.
Don't backpack in the sesh, guys.
Yeah, don't backpack in the sesh. So they dumped his body in the Everglades, and I'm conflicting stories on this. Like, some of them was saying that it was a runner that found the body. Some people said that it was just a worker that found the body. But anyway, they found the body, and as they say, you know, most of the time when they chop off the head, they toss the head so you can't find them, right?
Right.
But literally, they chopped off the head and just dropped it right there. You know what I'm saying? So we're not trying to hide who the fuck this is.
This YBY crew.
Yeah. So the Miami Everglades police responded to a 911 call about a body found at the edge of the Everglades. The body was identified as 25-year-old Aston Green. Okay. Yeah. Now, keep that in mind. Other defectors, including a woman named Mildred Banks and her husband, Carlton Carey, went to police with their suspicions because they knew Aston Green. They were members of the offshoot sect that he had started. All right. When his roommates and fellow defectors, Carlton Carey and Mildred Banks, went to report the incident to police, they were later attacked in their apartment. Okay. Carey was fatally shot, and Banks was shot and struck with a machete. She survived the attack. All right. So they come into their apartment immediately. He is Mildred Banks is killed immediately, shot a few times. All right. They shoot her in the chest and chop her with the machete, thinking that she's dead. They leave her. Okay.
Right.
She survives, is in the hospital, and is able to not identify them, but say, I know that these were Yahwehs that tried to kill me and killed my husband. And they killed Aston Green because we started another sect.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, they were. Yeah, that was rough. Let's get some more murders. That was an 80. Yeah. Man. Let's get to some more murder. Now, this is the murder, I believe, that really started it all, that kicked it all off. I'm gonna get some more in. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me skip forward. Let me
just check which one. Which one's my favorite murder here? Let me just go.
What's my favorite murder? All right, look.
They just whip out.
This is a good one.
My good
all
one.
Right.
Yeah. It's the bestest.
Raymond Kelly had nothing to do with the sect. Okay, he had nothing to do. This is a white man that had fell asleep inside of his car. All right. He was a motor pool mechanic for the city of South Miami, and on September 5th of 1986, someone stabbed Kelly to death, severing both of his ears. His body, spectacles still on, was found in the car, parked at the TP Lounge on South Dixie Highway. The left ear was missing, and the right ear was found near the car. All right, like ears. Yahweh member Robert Rozier, I hope I'm saying that right. Well, fuck him. A former professional football player confessed to the murder. He testified that the ear was brought back and presented to the sect leader as a symbol of a confirmed kill. And Rozier says that he and another Yahweh were ordered to pick a white victim at random to avenge the death of a black man.
When you say
the victim,
hold the fuck up. When you say professional football player,
are
you talking
Robert
like celebrity
Rozier.
known, like big team or shit?
I don't know. I think that he was playing for I want to say the 49ers or something like that. I can't be sure, but this is in the 80s.
That means
so like players came and left from the 80s and did all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how fucking I don't know how the Cowboys stayed alive
in his like ranks. Did he have celebrities following him like Scientology did?
No, I don't think so. Well, no. This is just black people.
Right. Okay.
And the reason why Robert Rozier was kicked out of the NFL was because of drugs and shit like that.
Right.
Very violent player.
And Yahweh was just like, we need to avenge our black brothers. If you just go out there, see whoever tickles your fancy,
kill him, bring me an ear back.
Bring me an ear. And
it better not be no live motherfuckers walking around with
pass.
no ears. Yeah. Boom. There you get the hall pass. You might get the hall pass. Okay.
Did you do it?
So he said that he got this dude, and this victim just happened to be there. The sect leader was always taught. The sect leader always taught that we keep the law against the devils, the white devils. Rozier testified. When they kill one of us, we kill one of them. He teaches that since white people believe that all black people look alike, we believe that all white people look alike. It's a very dangerous game that they're playing right there, man. Very dangerous, eye for an eye, ear for an ear. Bad joke.
Like literally.
It's a bad joke.
Like literally.
So yeah, man, that sucked. I think that he was definitely doing some wild shit. And now this is the murder, I think that, and I want to end it here because I don't want to keep going. I want to definitely save some for next week. Now check this out.
Part 2 shit.
Yeah, part 2 shit. In the fall of 1986, a large contingent from the Nation of Yahweh showed up to a rundown apartment building the group had bought in Opelika, Florida. Everybody knows Opelika, Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Opelika. Now, the tenants claimed that the Yahwehs armed with wooden staffs began to forcibly evict them. All right. Now, the Yahwehs, remember I told you they had like $9 million in property, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They had assets. They bought rundown apartment buildings. They bought apartment buildings just in general. All right. They did that so that they could move in. This apartment complex had residents, and these residents didn't want to leave. Okay. And they definitely wasn't down with the Yahweh shit. Okay. All right. Residents Anthony Brown and Rudolph Broussard publicly resisted. All right. Now, when I say publicly resisted, there's video evidence, news clippings of them, having this talk in front of the apartment complex. And right then you can see these two men specifically saying, hey, I'm not leaving. Fuck the Yahwehs. They can kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? There's Yahweh standing around. They're looking at him saying this. Then you can see this on the news with this motherfucker saying, man, fuck Yahweh, fuck them, fuck this, fuck that. I ain't leaving. They better come with this. They better come with that. Hey, man, fuck that. I ain't going nowhere. Well.
Damn. He asked for it.
Yeah.
I'm not, what? I don't even know if
hey. He painted them into a fucking, fucking bucket there, right? He really slam dunked it right there.
At this point, someone as fucked up as Yahweh.
Man, this shit gonna be easy, bro.
You know
hey man,
what I
knock
mean?
this dude off. Knock that motherfucker off.
God can't let this motherfucker just talk badly about God.
Thou shalt not holler about me on the news.
Why?
You won't shout me out like that? What?
The music drops.
A lighter, man. He smoked this motherfucker, man. It was just that easy. Lit him just like that and said smoking.
Man, shit.
So he said, hold up. Yeah. Anthony Brown and Rudolph Broussard. Yeah. And that evening, they were shot to death outside the apartment building, according to South Florida Sun Sentinel. Police arrested our guy, University of California at Berkeley football player and Yahweh follower, Robert Rozier, who went by the name Neriah Israel, and charged him with the murders, according to the New York Times. Now, Rozier would eventually make a deal with prosecutors, accepting a 22-year prison sentence for his murders in exchange for becoming their star witness.
Right.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why you start getting these confessions of these other murders that he committed.
Okay.
All right. And so, according to the Los Angeles Times, Rozier claimed within the nation of Yahweh was a secret group known as the Brotherhood, whom Yahweh referred to as his death angels. Yeah, according to court documents, they were the group's enforcers and were also encouraged to kill random white people in acts of racial retribution. Yeah. They would then cut off their victims' ears and then present them to Yahweh, who instructed his cult members to kill me a white devil and bring me an ear.
Shit.
Yeah, he was a bit.
This is a true
he was
story.
Very much.
This is 100% real life, happened, true story. Yep. Yes.
Yahweh.
Yes.
Yahweh been Yahweh.
YBY was not fucking about at all.
No, not at all. No. Not at all. And to me, I really personally, like I said, I think that he was the type of guy that if you were in his scope, like as in like, you know, you're in his era.
That's it.
You know, you're looking towards him and being like, yo,
yeah,
you were trying to prove yourself over and over. You were trying to make like, yo, you right, man. Yeah. Like, no, they really wanted to be right, homie. They really wanted to like live up to the hype, and that could cause death. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's exactly what
with
it did.
Hammers.
That's what it did.
Don't fuck with him. I think he was, like you say, he was just so blinded to that sort of, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm going to achieve, that it was just like, fuck it, nothing was stopping him. If you were in the way, you were getting ran the fuck over. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, and you know, with him doing that shit like that, the way he did that, he got away for years. As I said, what was it, like 20 years? I mean, 10 years that he was running without nobody saying anything about this shit, to the point where like you got Yahweh been Yahweh Day. Huh? You got Yahweh been Yahweh Day?
YBY Day. Everyone just dressed up as YBY and
YBY.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was a mazza.
Yeah. I think we should run that. I think you should run that clip one more time, man. That on the way out, man.
Right.
Run that 2-minute clip on the way out, man. Just so they can catch a little glimpse of our guy, you know, in question. And one more time. And let's man, we'll catch you guys on the next collection R. I wanted to end it right here so that we can have still some more, you know, wild and crazy antics. And shout out to everybody that came through in the comments. Who we got over here?
Yeah.
Who we got over here before we get up out of here? We got it. Oh yeah. Yeah, Myrna Trev. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, that's what's going on. Lifted Phenos. I see you, guy. You know what I'm saying? Lifted Dreams. Damn it. Yeah.
Damn.
Here we got. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube chat. Yeah, and Twitch.
The doodoo, and everyone that is going to be watching this in the future as well. Bless for catching up with us. Please hit the like, subscribe, share, follow. It helps us a lot in getting out there. We will be back next Tuesday for part 2 of this. You can find some other crazy stories that were absolutely true in the playlists on YouTube. And
we're only dealing in reality. I know it says collection art is random, but this is reality, bro.
It's more crazy than fiction.
Yeah, roll that beautiful being footage on the way out, man, because I really want y'all to catch my guy. It's 2 minutes.
In life.
Just check it out.
In life. Hells yeah. So yeah, we'll leave you with that. We're going to be back on Friday with some more cooking with Terps, on Saturday with the Saturday show, and on Sunday with Canosaurus Rex. So up until then, everybody stay high, stay blessed, and stay canna. We'll catch you all next week.
My name is Yahweh ben Yahweh. I am the one the whole earth has been waiting on.
Miami was ripe for the entree of somebody with a strong pride in the African American community message.
He built the communities up.
They bought around 20 properties.
When you're in the Yahweh code, they tell you to get rid of your natural family. I felt cheated out of my own children's lives.
There were so many disillusioned followers who had left the Yahwehs.
Yahweh ben Yahweh sought retribution on them.
Mildred Banks' home became a house of death.
2 men were shot to death early this morning at the complex, taken over by Yahweh's.
Somebody shot Anthony Brown and Rudy Broussard execution style.
Raymond Kelly was found stabbed to death multiple times.
It motivated me even more to bring these folks to justice.
He was facing the death penalty.
These people are ready to do it. He was wrongly accused of murder, and the government had people to lie on him. I mean, absurd.
He had total control of our lives.
Robert Rozier says he was taught to kill.
Robert Rozier was the missing link.
Through his preaching, Yahweh ben Yahweh was responsible for ordering these killings.
They have been pegged as the enforcers who kept the flock in line.
He can't go get God. Yahweh is God. Anyone who claims to be God eventually gets crucified.
The SWAT teams moved in before any of the Yahwehs were even awake.
He knew the ultimate price.